Hi everyone, my name is Janet Zipper and I'm a health and wellness coach and an energy healer. Today I'm going to talk about self-esteem, self-worth issues. You know, so many people have self-esteem, self-worth issues, and a lot of it stems from a root cause, something that happened in childhood, or it could be even in when you're a teenager, or even in a part of your adult life. So you have to figure out, where did those insecurities come from? A lot of times it's something that somebody said to you. Maybe it was a sibling or even a parent or a teacher, or maybe somebody was being abusive to you. But whatever it is, you have to realize that that's just one person's opinion of you. And then a lot of times people take that to heart and run with it, and there's no validity to it. So it's really important to recognize what the root cause was. As soon as you realize that, then it's so much easier to work on your self-esteem, self-worth issues. It's so important to, look at your strengths instead of focusing on your weaknesses. So many people focus on their weaknesses. So I'm going to go through some key things that are important in order to help you develop a better self-esteem, self-worth. So number one is that, write down your strengths. Everyone has strengths. Most people focus on their weaknesses. So I tell my clients, write down 10 things. And if you can't find 10 things, then start with 5 and then build on that. Everyone has something they're good at. Everyone has something they like about themselves. Maybe you like your hair, or you like your eyes, or you have a great smile, or you have great skin, or maybe you're good at sports, or you have some other kind of talent like music or art, or maybe you're somebody who has a gift of helping others. Whatever it is, focus on that. It's so important that when you start catching yourself, putting yourself down, and focusing on the weaknesses and focusing on the things you don't like, go to that list and, really think about, like, why am I beating myself up? Why am I doing this? And once you realize that and you stop yourself, it's easier to, stop yourself in the future. A lot of times we don't even realize that we're doing something like that. So focus on the key strengths and it'll help move you forward. Another thing is, set small reachable goals. Don't try to change overnight the way that you feel about yourself, because then it's not going to work. Set small attainable goals. So if you catch yourself, looking in the mirror and saying, oh, I hate my, hair, or I hate this, start by saying, you know what, I'm going to stop myself when I do that, and then I'm going to use a positive word instead. So that's something that can help you as well. You stop and you acknowledge what you're saying about yourself, then you can move forward and replace it with positive words. Another thing is be at peace with who you are. We all have something that we have to work on. There are no perfect human beings, and there never will be. So, be at peace with who you are. You were born, to be you, not to be anyone else. You can't compare yourself to anyone, because there is no one like you. You have, special talents and gifts, and there's nobody like you at all. And we all have different DNA. Nobody has the same fingerprint either. So, just focus on being at peace with who you are. Don't ever compare yourself to anyone else, because you can't. There's no one else like you. Another thing is, acknowledge your accomplishments. Everyone's done something that, they're proud of and that they like. So acknowledge those. When you start acknowledging the things that you're good at and the things that you've done, it helps to make you feel good about yourself. So acknowledge those things, and I'm sure that there's something that you're proud of that you've done. So start, recognizing the things that you're doing to sabotage yourself, to look in the mirror and say, hey, I don't like who I am. And instead of focusing on that, turn it around and start acknowledging the key things. Like I said, write down your strengths, acknowledge that, set small achievable goals, be at peace with who you are, and acknowledge your achievements. Another thing is, stop comparing yourself to people on social media, to celebrities, or maybe public figures, or maybe somebody that you look up to. You can't compare yourself, because there's no one like you. So once you stop comparing yourself and, realize nobody has a perfect life. maybe on social media or maybe on TV, they might seem to have the perfect life, but I guarantee you, there's something that they don't like about themselves or something that they're dealing with. So stop beating yourself up. Another thing is stop negative self-talk. How many times have we caught ourselves talking negative? So, I hope these things help you